Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming to join us as another episode
Hello.
of Brandbeard Gaming. What are you doing, Richmond?
I'm
That's
trying to
really
find my
weird.
framing.
You're,
Trying to
you're
find my
framing because you
framing.
were like trying to eat your camera.
I was trying to eat my camera. Within the last 30 seconds was pouring a bourbon. Although we had a discussion before the game started, before everything started, that everyone was going to have bourbons with me, but I'm the only one. So,
Tim's holding up a bourbon.
Tim's got bourbon, and he's drinking something else as well.
I mean, does it count if there's bourbon in my beer's name?
Okay, that's fair. That's
Bourbon
fair.
Barrel Peppermint Porter.
But this isn't a beer or bourbon podcast, or we're naming a podcast Twitch channel since I've been outside all day. It's been wonderful up here. We are Brandbeard Gaming Twitch channel, and we have been playing games pretty much all weekend. If you didn't catch any of that, we're trying to kind of expand our horizons. We played a little uncooked Overcooked 2.
There were some things that were indeed uncooked.
There were a lot of uncooked things. A lot of me throwing things into a river. Ingredients that TJ
River
needed.
off a hot air balloon.
Yeah, it was bad. And then I played a little Tony Hawk that night as well. And then what else did we play? What did we play on?
You played Jackbox.
We did a Jackbox night.
We had a Jackbox night, which I'm so bummed I missed.
Yeah,
it looked like a blast.
A great crowd with Tanya and Marky Mark, and Adam was there for a while, and we had all kinds of people there. So we're gonna do some more of the video game stuff as we go. Obviously, this is predominantly a board game podcast, or I keep saying podcast. Channel.
We're not a podcast.
I listened to Blue Peg Pink Peg like 3 times in the last 2 days, so I keep saying podcast. But
they're not going to mention us anymore every time you listen to it.
They shouldn't. They've already mentioned us too many times. I do not have the budget to pay Rob anymore to say Brandbeard Gaming.
Jeremy's a lot cheaper.
Oh, Jeremy paid us to come on, so it's fine. But how you been?
Good? Not too bad, man. Just enjoying some nice weather. Minus our heat went out. That was neat. So the past 2 days we haven't had heat, and it decided that it was the time that it was going to get to 27 degrees. So we woke up in the morning and it was 58 in our room. It was really cold.
I bet.
It wasn't good. Wasn't good at all.
Well, that's good. It was 70-ish up here in Minnesota today, so we're going to take advantage of it. I know when we talked to our guest, he has also been enjoying some very warm weather. Before we get to our guest, below me, I believe, is our schedule for the next coming streams. So, is things we have upcoming. We have the next List of Cuff semifinal match, which is tomorrow between Kevin Delp and Jeremy Howard. The
good one.
The following week, the following Wednesday, will be the finals, the championship. So
all the marbles,
and then I'm done writing List of Cuffs questions for a little while. And then we have 2 guests lined up for the next 2 Tuesdays. Omari from Board Game Brothers is going to come on, and we're going to check out Hoop Gods next Tuesday.
Excited about that.
And then Danny Lowe is coming on in 2 weeks, and we're going to check out from Pandasaurus Games, and we're going to check out Gods Love Dinosaurs.
And who also doesn't love dinosaurs?
That's true. It's very true. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to our very special guest. I was cleaning out the top drawer of my bedside table today, where I keep all my treasured keepsakes, and I found one of these.
Oh my gosh!
And one of these.
Wow! Look at that.
That's because our guest tonight from Thunderworks Games. It's our good friend Tim Virnig. Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hello, my bearded brethren. How are you today?
Oh, bearded.
Very
bearded.
Very hirsute, as they say. That's a
thank you.
That's a
big word I like to use.
We're talking
to show that I know what I'm talking about.
We were talking with Jeremy last week. Neither of our children have seen our clean shaven faces.
It's true. Mine's 6.
And nor should they.
No,
they shouldn't. best that they don't.
Yeah.
Well, hey guys, thanks for having me on. You are my #1 Twitch channel today. For those of you who are watching live, is an important day. It's election day, 2020, and I vote for Brandbeard Gaming as #1 Twitch channel president. That's it. So
it seems like a lot of pressure.
I barely handle my responsibilities for this channel, let alone all of Twitch. So
and
I appreciate the endorsement.
It's a co-president with TJ and Richmond, both sharing the Oval Office together. I don't know who's on whose lap, but maybe have you each own share. I don't know.
I'm Big Spoon.
Oh yeah, Big Spoon. We're not going to talk
and,
about how I know that.
Yeah.
No.
And of course, what would be the game on the table in the Oval Office? Anything from Thunderworks Games, right?
Yeah, it's right there on his shirt.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the endorsement already from Tim, I mean, we're gonna have the boxes and posters on the wall.
I mean, I feel like our desk is just gonna be made out of Thunderworks games. Just stack them right up, and
we'll be able to put that lovely Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes boxes side by side.
Yes.
Make a nice little picture of that as well.
Or the big box, the big giant extreme giant like Gloomhaven size box. No, it's not that big.
You heard it here first, folks.
Thanks for letting me come on. Yeah, right. It's the coffin. So yeah, I'm the brand ambassador for Thunderworks Games. I always say I'm not the brains behind the operation. I am the beauty. I am the face. My job is to promote our great games, including the game that we're going to play tonight, Lockup, which is in the Role Player universe. Role Player obviously was our flagship game that Keith designed, Keith Mateka, the head of Thunderworks Games. Role Player was a smash hit and created the universe. Keith put together the Role Player universe. It's not just sort of a game and then we just added a bunch of games to it. When Keith designed Role Player, it was already in this world of the universe of Ulos, the kingdom of Nalos, which is a fleshed out a fantasy world that he created. And so since Role Player has come out, we've added the 2 expansions, Monsters and Minions and Fiends and Familiars. We put Cartographers, and we just had a successful Kickstarter for the follow-up, Cartographers Heroes. We had an earlier huge successful Kickstarter for Role Player Adventures, our choose your own adventure style campaign game, and Lockup. Now, Lockup, I'm glad that you guys agreed to play Lockup tonight, because Lockup came out last year and it kind of got a little bit lost in the whole Cartographers hype. And a lot of people didn't really get a chance to try this game, which I think is a shame, because I hope when we play it tonight, people will see it's a fun little game that plays great solo. It plays really good with a 2-player game, plays good 3, as we'll see, 4 and up to 5 players. And I think has a lot of little fun stuff in it that makes it a surprising fun time on the table. So glad we can play it tonight. I'm sure you guys are going to completely kick my butt. The secret is that I will admit, is as much as I go out and demo games, I really am terrible at them. So we'll see what happens. So
I am my skill at board games is inversely proportional to how many we play on this channel. I have won 75%, 80% of what we've played on here, but if we were playing actually at the table, I would lose probably 90 to 95% of them.
It's actually quite shocking how hard it is to run a camera while playing a game while thinking about while everybody else is doing things.
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. But no, I agree with you about how Lockup is just a fun little game. Like it's perfect. It's perfect in the role player universe, and like we'll talk about it as we're playing it. But I've got some pretty cool like little thoughts from when I played it as a 2-player that I want to like. I'm excited to play it more than 2.
Now, did you play it with Gregory?
No, I played it with Angie,
Oh,
which it plays into my whole thing. Talking about it, oh, spoiler! It reminds us of one of her favorite games, but a little bit more accessible. So it'll be. I'm thinking it's gonna be really good for getting squish into it.
oh yeah,
It's gonna be.
oh
It's,
yeah. I think she'd dig it.
yeah. Well, that's probably enough.
What game do you think it's does she think it's similar to?
Uh, Dungeon Pets. It's
Mhm.
one of her favorite games, and she loves the assigning the strength to each location as your worker placement, and that's where she sees the
Yeah,
parallels. And that's
yeah.
one of the exciting things that I enjoy about it too. And I think we should probably why don't we swap over,
Yeah,
start
so
playing some game.
Let's do it.
I am yellow. Correct. Yeah.
I gotta poke a
So
button
here
here.
we are, a bunch of prisoners in the Cool Block prison. We've been locked up, so we are playing the minions from the Monsters and Minions expansion, and we've been captured and thrown into prison. And our whole goal with this game is to try to get reputation points so that at the end of the 6th round, when the king shows up, whoever has the most juice, whoever has the most sway, the most reputation, is going to get a chance to go into the arena to fight for their chance for freedom. So in playing the game, we need to use our crew to try to get the majority power in each of the different rooms in the prison to get resources, to be able to get strength, to be able to hire goons to do our bidding, and to craft contraband. And we're going to see who at the end of the 6th round is going to have the most reputation. Who
Awesome.
did you who are you playing, TJ? What do you have?
I got the goblins. I have the
Perfect choice for you.
goblins. Yeah, that seems like a good one.
Oh, an even better
Yeah.
choice is that I'm the kobolds.
Yes.
You are
And
the
I'm playing the
kobolds.
bugbears. Now, we're playing on Tabletopia, and Tabletopia just has the basic game. But I should just tell everybody that there is an advanced version of this. On the back of each of these cards in the actual physical game, there are asymmetrical starting powers that will give you an opportunity to start at a different place. But at the basic game, we're basically all starting with the same strength, with the same ability to carry the same amount of resources. So everybody kind of starts out the same. But there is a more advanced version, which frankly I like playing with a better. It's more of a gamer's game, but I think this one is good introduction. So.
I do like how there's always like I do like how you've got the basic and then in the advanced version to like step it up when you get to that point. Like well, I'll get back to this again. This would be a great thing with the basic to introduce somebody to a hey, good enough party. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. This is a really good way to introduce people to some like the basic game, just real good way to introduce people to a worker placement and like a
Yeah.
majority control area and like weighing that, and then you flip it over to the other side, it gets a little bit crunchier. I like that.
Yeah. When Brandon and Josh from Brawling Brothers, when we sent them a copy for review, and the first time that they played it, just the basic version, and Brandon said he was kind of hesitant because he wanted to email me and say, "Yeah, sorry, buddy, this game isn't really for us." And I'm like, "Did you play with the advanced side yet? With the the extra trait cards, and he's like, not yet. I'm like, okay, get back to me after you do that. And as soon as they played it, he emailed me back and he said, that's where the game is. So,
That's where it
and
is.
they really enjoyed it.
Yep.
Playing it. So, but I think this is a good introduction to the kind of the mechanics, get you a feel for how the game plays. And I would encourage people, it's free to play on Tabletopia. So play away. And if you really like it, pick up the game and try the advanced rules. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Tabletopia is a great place to get that shot and check it out because, I mean, right now, that's pretty much what you're going to be able to get more readily, I think, is the easiest way to get together with some people is on Tabletopia. And I love when publishers are doing this and embracing putting things out there for people to try and be able to get together. That's why me and Richmond started this whole channel. Is we wanted to play games and we can't.
Right. And you're not very good at anything else, really. So
no,
True.
absolutely.
I'm just
horrible at everything else.
Yeah, that's our campaign slogan for our Twitch presidency.
Yes.
Yes. We're not good at anything else.
Yeah, this is all we've got.
And you know what the saying is, right? Those who can't do teach. That's why I demo games. So.
All right. We got a theme over it. Let's go over a brief rules summary, and then we'll hop right into it. The game's going to take place over 3 different round sequence. The 3 different turns, action phases. That's the word.
There you go.
Phases. So the first one we're going to go through is it's going to be the roll call phase, which is we are going to take, I think, people can still see these with our framing. So we all have a exact copy of this set of 6 faction guys. Crew.
Yeah,
crew.
Yes, your crew.
Yeah. They're our crew, and we're going to take turns putting them around the board where we send our crew. And we're going to have the option to either put them face up, but we also have the option to put 2 of them face down where they're going to go. And that's going to help determine what actions we're going to get to take in the next phase, which is lights out phase. That is where we're going to go around this prison in numerical order, starting with the exercise yard and ending with, is it the library? I believe it's the library.
Yeah.
The library will be last.
The library is the final room.
Yep. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to each room and we're going to check who sent crew there, who's the most influential crew in that room. They'll get the best reward. And then depending on what room they're in, we'll check for other scoring as well to see who gets bonuses and things of that nature. And then the last is going to be the patrol phase. We're going to check our storing limit. This is going to be our upkeep. It's going to check storage limits. We're going to get more items coming out. More goons are going to come out. And then we're going to check for suspicion and see if we have roused the suspicion of the guards. And that's where they'll come and toss the most suspicious player. And then that's going to repeat over, I believe it is 6 rounds. And when it's done, we're going to go to final scoring. Our final scoring is going to be based on these cards. We've got 3 cards up here at the top that are going to be shuffled out every game. You're going to get these three dealt out here. You have a leader goal. You're going to have an in-game goal. And what was the other one? What's the other one called?
It's called a award.
Award, that's it. So for this one, the instant is this is immediately gain this card if you're the first player to have at least 3 gold, and it's worth 6 stars at the end. Then we also have the award, which is immediately gain this card if you have the most dwarf goons. You have to have a minimum of 2, which is worth 8 points at the end of the game. And the last one is the Smith. This is our in-game goal. After the final raid, have the most items with the iron requirement. The winner of that will get 8 points, and the second place player will get 4 points for that. And then once those are scored, we will score our goon cards. Goon cards are going to be around the board Some of them give victory points and some of them give bonuses. So like the Ratmen that I'm showing here, if you have one of the Ratmen, you're going to have a -3 points. If you have 2 Ratmen, you're going to have 1 point. And then further up this board. Then you're going to get some points for your resources that are left over. Tome cards are things that will gain during the game, and they will also possibly give you points based on if you still have them in your hand. And whoever has the first player marker at the end of the game scores 2 reputation stars. And that's the winner of Lockup. Let's get into it. Tim, you mind being a first player on this one?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see here. What I want to do. Gotta get my kobolds out here. Let's do that. All right. I have placed my crew into the smithy. I placed one of the 2 that I'm allowed to place face down in there. So you have no idea what that might be. Well, maybe you do. I don't know.
Interesting. All right. Richmond?
As always, Richmond is in the sewer. Oh, I guess not.
No, he hates it. He hates the
I
decision already.
heard what you were saying, and I said, "All right, I'm good."
Oh my!
Going to the sewer.
Go to the sewer.
He went to the sewer. All right. I think I'm going to also.
And sewer is where you pick up scrap. So as you can see, there's just, everything gets flushed down into the Kuhlbach sewer. So you go down there and get whatever extra bits you need.
I'm going to the sewer as well.
Oh, hello now. Hello.
Not Tim. Everything floats down here, Tim.
Looking good.
It does float down here.
All right. Well, let's see here. I am going to do that.
Cell block. Interesting.
Is it though?
I don't know. Could be really boring. Who knows?
Yeah, cell block is where you have the chance to craft a contraband item using the resources that you have built up. Oh, by the way, I forgot this setup here. Actually, we have a problem.
Oh no,
Houston.
we have a problem.
We have to remove some of these.
Oh, some scripting is not scripted enough.
Oh yes, leave it to scripting to not script.
Banana Mustang. Thank you for the subscription.
You've already done too much.
You have done too much.
As I say, as I'm
as Richmond sends pictures of him licking his new computer.
But cheers. I appreciate it.
All right. I think I have, I'm just going to shuffle that again. Okay, we're all good.
Does that change your action?
I believe we are.
Does that change your action?
No, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, I do see what you...
It's fine.
Yeah, oh, yeah, he licked the computer, Banana. It was weird. It was even weirder that he sent me a picture of him doing it.
It's true. But, it was appreciated.
Let's see. So I think it's I think Richmond, it's your turn, right?
It is my turn.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm just going to enjoy some of this delicious beer out of this blue peg, pink peg pint glass.
Yeah, blue peg, pink peg. They've been on our show.
That's what I usually drink during the show. Is out of my blue peg, pink peg pint glass.
So Richmond went up there. Interesting. I'm going to head, I believe, go to the infirmary.
Yes. Infirmary is where you will get some Potions.
Potion cubes.
All right. Yep. And I am going to go to the exercise yard.
You don't want the pictures, Banana. You really don't. For safety.
For safety purposes.
For safety. All right. I'm gonna send my second face down. I don't think you can handle it, Banana. You can't.
I'm going to place my enforcer in the infirmary and
Oh. Tim, why don't you tell us what the enforcer, how they are different?
yeah, so the enforcer is your muscle, and the value of the enforcer is equal to the number of strength cubes that you have in your power area of your character card. So we all start with 1, which means that the enforcer for all of us right now is worth a power of 1. But as we beef them up by going to the exercise yard, we will be adding strength, and they become stronger as the game goes on. So
Awesome.
That is a good play. I'm going to.
Infirmary is busy.
Nope. Stop it. Why are you doing this to me? Click out. There we go.
Okay.
What are those kobolds doing?
Send my enforcer.
Just trying to chow. Just trying to chow a little bit.
All right. And I think and that would be my last crew token.
Is that guy in the commissary or in the chow hall?
Oh, no, he's in the commissary.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to double check.
No. This Escher inspired player board, which kind of looks like 3-dimensional, is a little bit tricky between those 2 rooms. So it's a little more obvious
I thought
on
Tim
the
was just
physical board, but
waiting to decide whether he where he wanted to go, and would just make the decision when it got
To
there.
make the decision when it came there and as the most opportunistic.
Yeah.
I'm in that hallway between the 2.
Yeah, just like I might go this way, I might go this way. Who knows? Whichever one sounds better.
Thank 2 seconds.
I hear a cat.
I do hear a cat.
Yeah, that's my cat.
I can go get
My
mine.
cat is
I could go get mine.
woken up.
But she's very mean. My cat is very mean, so.
All right.
Cats are there are people cats, and then there are cats that just prefer to live their lives independent of people, but they just let you keep them in your warm house with food and all that.
Hey Tim.
Yes, sir.
I won't tell you whether I have it out on the board or not yet. But could you remind me what the lookout's power is?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Sorry, we should have gone over that a little bit more then.
No,
so
fine.
the lookout, the value, the strength of the lookout is 0. It doesn't count towards any strength. But if there is a suspicion cube in that room, then the lookout prevents you from having to take that suspicion, because it sees it. The lookout sees that there's something suspicious, and then whoever is the second person in the room with the second strength would then have to take that suspicion. If no one has to take the suspicion cube, it stays there, and And then at the end of the upkeep round, we'll put out suspicion again, and I'll explain how that works. But when there are no more suspicion cubes in the middle of the board, then a raid will occur, and the player who has the most suspicion on their board is going to lose points. You want to know how many points they're going to lose?
How many points will they
Wait
lose?
for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
8 points. 8 points.
8 points.
So it's a great equalizer, because typically the person who is way out ahead will often have the most suspicion. So it just kind of helps kind of mitigate that a little bit. But
Sure.
if you're smart, you can avoid most suspicion. But you're going to get some. It's just going to happen.
Sure.
And there are going to be 2 raids. There'll be a raid when all the suspicion is gone in the center, which typically happens in the sort of the middle of the game. And there will automatically be one at the end of the 6th round, regardless of whether there are cubes left or not.
And if the lookout's in the room by itself, it still just doesn't take anything.
It
Correct.
doesn't take anything, but it counts as a presence in that room. So if it's the only one in there and no one has anything higher than that, it becomes the strongest.
The strongest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Or in the case of like the cell block, where everyone is going to have an opportunity to take the action, it's still a presence there. It just, you would go last.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So, Richmond, you placed, correct?
I did.
Okay,
so
it's just
TJ,
me.
your last act.
I'm the last to act. Oh, flip over. No, there it goes. There we go.
All right. Okay, so now if I can just quick explain. Now we've all put out all of our crew tokens. So now we move into what's called the lights out phase. So lights go out, and you know, when in prison, when the lights go out, that's when everyone kind of flexes their muscles and see who's the strongest. So we're going to start in the very first room, which is in the exercise yard, and the order in which the rooms resolve is important, because as you're going to see here in a second, the player with the most strength in the exercise yard is going to take a strength cube and the first player marker. And in this case, there's a tie for first place. The tiebreaker is determined by the player who has the first player token, or the player that is closest in a clockwise order from the first player. So in this case, I am the first player because I had the first player token. So that means that I break the tie. So I am going to get 1 power cube, and I get to keep the first player token. And Richmond, you tied, so you're going to get second place, and you will get 1 power token. And TJ, you're the third. Now you get the consolation prize. You get to move to the library, which is the only room that you can't place in, but you will get to go in there. So you also have the option to forego the reward if you don't want it and move yourself to the library. But if you do that, then the second player just gets whatever the second highest is. So if I were to say, I don't want the reward, I'm just going to go to the library, that would mean Richmond would still get only the 1 power cube. He would not get first player. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take my token back, which I didn't do. And we'll be in charge of getting our own rewards. Somehow I can. Yeah, so I'm going to get my power token. And there it is. Okay, so that room has been resolved. So then we will go. Now, the reason that matters is because now when we move into the second room, the first player might have shifted, in which case going forward, if there were any ties, the tie would have moved. So yeah, so I don't have anybody in the sewer, so you guys can stink it out yourselves in there. Now, the interesting thing here is that Richmond gained a power cube, so his enforcer is now, it would have been worth 1 when he placed it, but now it's worth 2. So he, in fact, has 4, which still isn't enough to beat TJ. So TJ, you're going to get the the 3 cubes. And if you look carefully at that icon, you'll notice that for a 4 or more player game, there's a second place. But in this case, we only have 3 players. So Richmond, you're going to get 1 scrap cube.
And I do get this suspicion cube as well.
Yes, you do, because you did not have your lookout there. But, you know, prison is a suspicious place. So
it happens.
It's gonna happen.
Party in the sewers, you know, usually ends up like that.
Yep. All right, then we go to the infirmary, which nobody has anything hidden. So in this case, the first player is going to get 3 potion cubes, which I believe is Richmond. And the last player, which is me, gets 1.
I move to the library.
Now, a lot of people have asked, you do have a limited amount of storage. You'll notice on your card that you only have 5 slots. That's that little barrel icon. But don't worry about that, because you do not have to worry about overages until the final cleanup. So during the phase in which you're going to craft contraband, if you had more than your storage limit, that's okay.
Okay. Then we move to the smithy.
Yep. And I have my lookout and 4. And oh, look at that. So I'm going to get 2, but you are the second, so you're going to still get 1.
I am.
Not too shabby, sir.
And I do get the suspicion cube.
Yes, you're a very suspicious
up in that
person.
suspicion. Suspicion is how I win, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Awesome. I'm playing.
Absolutely.
Right.
You heard it. Yes. We just rewrote the.
Yeah, it says in my rulebook right here. Suspicion is how you win. I wrote it with crayon, but it's in the book.
So I think I haven't yet mentioned that Lockup was designer of Lockup is Stan Kordonsky. Stan is a game designer who lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we're in Madison, Wisconsin. That's the headquarters of Thunderworks. Milwaukee is not far away. And Stan is the designer of a bunch of games, including Rurik. And I think he just had one that's just come out. And boy, I should know the name of it. Unfortunately, I don't. It's not one we're releasing, so I've forgotten the name. But he's also hard at work working on a expansion to Lockup, which will come out in 2021 sometime. So
I like the sound
more
of that.
goodies.
And if I'm not mistaken, there's a mini kind of expansion that's on the website now.
Yeah, so we have some extra cards, a little mini pack with some gold cards and some other things in there, some items. So yeah, that's on our website at thunderworksgames.com. Thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Commissary. Oh, look at that. I think that I am in second place. So in this case, Richmond, you get to pick any resource that you want. That's what that icon means, including gold. And the commissary is the only place that you can get gold. So if you would like gold, you can take it. Otherwise, you may take one of any other resource. And for second place, I can only take, I can exchange any one or another. And if someone was in there in third place, they would get to exchange 2 to 1. So I have to decide here what I want to do. And I think I am going to exchange a potion for a gold just because of the tight economy. Oops, that's not what I want to do.
Oh,
I love.
Shoshin Tim in chat says that Stan did Endless Winter Paleo Americans, which is on Kickstarter right now.
That's the one.
Thanks, Tim Root.
Good. I'm glad there's a Stan fan out there. Stan's an amazing guy, a really great designer, and we were very lucky to get this design from him and put it into the role player universe. So
he's a Stan.
He's a Stan.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And Stan's other big game, the only reason I knew that one was Rurik, Dawn of Kiev, and the reason I know that is because that's published by Peacekeeper Games, which is also located here in the Madison area.
Nice.
Kirk Dennison is the head of Peacekeeper Games. He also did Gearworks and a couple other games, but Rurik is his big one. It's a fun game. Also, like Lockup, has a lot of different mechanisms going on in it. So, all right, sorry, a lot of chatting and not more playing and less chatting, right?
No,
No, you're fine. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
Jinx,
Well, we want to get this done before midnight. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right. So we are now in the Chow Hall, and so let's see what is hiding behind. Oh,
Look out.
interesting. Now look at that. So this is a tie again, and so in the case of the tie, the person that is closest to the first player in clockwise order breaks the tie. So I believe that would be you. So now you are able to, that icon there means you can trade in any one resource for one of the goons, and it doesn't have to be the one that's just there in the Chow Hall. It can be any of them that are on the board, so you're welcome to any of them. The slash then after that says you can buy 2 of them for 4 resources. Second player can buy 1 for 1 or 2 for 5, and everyone else would get 2 to 1. And as you can see, the goons are sort of set collection, if you will. And when you choose the goon, the one that you choose, let me kind of fill you in. There's some icons on there. And you're going to gain on some of those. Like if you get this cultist down in the bottom corner, you're going to gain an iron cube. If you buy that dwarf, you get a scrap cube. If you get the Ratman, you can get rid of 1 of your suspicion cubes. If you get the Hobgoblin, you get a potion. And the Demon over in the top left corner, that doesn't have a resource on it, but it has an icon. That is one of the, there's 3 icon shields, gems. I have to remember the other one. But there are some goal cards that refer to those. There aren't any out at the moment, so we won't really worry about that, but those are set. But if you'll see the Demon one says you get 2 reputation for each of those gem icons that you have, including the Demon that you have there itself. So,
all right. I am going to take the cultist.
Cool. So then you can go ahead and take a iron cube right away.
Okay.
And the goon cards score at the end of the game, so we won't do any scoring with that for now.
And I had to pay 1 to get it, right?
Yes.
Pay 1 of any.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, you can't hire goons for free, man. They're not. It's not charity, man. They cost money.
All right, so I'm going to. I'll also
Goons for
look at the
hire.
rune. I will take the Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
The Hobgoblin.
Yep.
Oh,
And
gosh, the cultist is running.
God,
away.
I don't know where you put. Whoa!
Oh,
So you're gonna get a potion. You get a potion for that.
Yep, got it.
All right. And then the very final room is the cell block. And in the cell block, we will get to do one of 2 things. So I just want to explain this real quick because this is often a point of confusion. Every player that's in the cell block, in order of strength, will have an opportunity to craft a contraband item if they have the correct resources to do so. And those will score points immediately. The other icon next to that slash, it says that you can, for any one resource, you can reserve a contraband card. So I could put any resource down and take a card and reserve it so that I could build it later when I have the correct resources. But I still have to go back to the cell block on a subsequent turn, and I have to still have the other resources. So it's called layaway. I'm going to take that item. I'm going to spend 1 resource to sort of get it for layaway, but then later I'm going to have to pay the full price for it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this handy dandy crooked pipe.
I knew
because
immediately.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a secret. I wasn't.
Not a secret at all.
Yeah, sorry. So I'm just going to put this back over here. Now, these items, when they are crafted, we will get points for them immediately. So this one is worth 4 points. So I have 4 points. Don't worry, as I said before, I'm not going to win, so it's okay. Just that I have 4 points now, it's not gonna matter. Yeah. All right, and then that will be that. And then, so the final one is the library. And TJ, you're the only one in the library, so you get to take the top 2 of the tome cards, and you want to pull them into your hand so that we can't see them. And while you're doing that, you're going to look at them and you're going to choose one. And so I'll explain what the tome cards are. The tome cards are cards that have rule-breaking actions on them, things that you can do that are pretty powerful. Those cards can be played at any time unless the card says there's a specific time in the game when you can play it. So it might be something like you can take one of your suspicion cubes and give it to another player. It might be that you can take one of your already placed crew and pull it back into your hand, so you can do sort of a little fake out on the other players. And if you don't use those cards at the end of the game, any cards you have left over are worth reputation points for still having them in your hand. Alrighty. So TJ, you can take one, and the other one you can just put, yeah, that's right. So one of the problems with the interface is it's not easy to put it on the bottom of the deck. So we're just going to set it next to it and as a sort of discard, if you will. All right, so that would end the lights out phase. And so then the last part of the phases is the patrol phase. What happens in the patrol phase is the guards come and make sure that everything is in order. So the first thing you're going to do is to check your storage limit. So if you've exceeded the number of storage spaces, you would have to discard down to the limit of storage that you have. After that, we're going to refill the item. So we'll go ahead and, that's not what I wanted to do.
The whole deck.
Yes. No, I can't do it, of course. Somebody else want to grab? Oh, there it is.
You just have to short click it.
There it is. Okay, good. So now we put out the next item. The next thing we're going to do is advance the goon cards. So what happens is, did you do that already?
I went ahead and did that for us.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So if there was one at the last spot, we would move it off, and then we'll place out the other goon cards. And this is where the suspicion gets placed. So we have to place another goon card here and here. And yep. And this is the cards. You'll notice that there's a little suspicion icon on the right side underneath where the label is. So if there is one there, we'll have to place a cube. So there was already one in the infirmary, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to add a second one.
And that was where the demon was.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead. We'll go ahead and drop a second one in there.
Oh, I just put that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone had already taken
infirmary. We're good.
Yeah.
All right. And then the commissary should get one because the demon has one. And that should be it. Okay, so now we're down a little bit on the suspicion. It's getting smaller, right? Perfect. Okay, so now there are still suspicion cubes in the suspicion area, so there is not a raid, and then we would begin the next round. So at this point, thank you. We'll move that round marker. And so I was doing all the explaining, and I was not looking at what I wanted to do.
And then any resources that you take during the round, you can have up to however you can exceed your limit. You just have to pare down once at the end of the round, correct?
Until
correct.
Control phase.
Okay, because I'm
yeah
full up.
you're full up. And there are some cards. There are some cards in there that give you extra storage.
Sure.
I don't think we've seen any yet,
I saw
but
one.
some item cards. Yeah, some item cards have a little barrel on them, and that gives you additional space. All right, let's see here. What are we doing? What am I doing?
To myself every day, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
Every
Tell me
day.
about it. Right?
Rat man.
Tell me about it.
Cultist.
Okay, so let's do this. All right.
Ooh. All right, what you got, Richmond?
What you got, Richmond?
Show me what you got. All right.
All right. Whoa. Uh-oh. What's going on in there? What do you got going? What you doing?
Oh, I wanted to go here. I'm sorry. I wanted to go here. I'm sorry. I want to go there.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry. My bad. My
Okay.
bad.
Busy up in here.
Back over to you, Richmond.
Oh, back over to me. All right.
Hey, this is Twitch, man. Nothing can. We gotta be thinking fast.
It's true.
Tweet, guys, that Twitch
Like-
reflex.
Twitch
While
reflex.
you're thinking, I am going to enjoy some Colonel Jessup whiskey in my Brawling Brothers rocks glass.
What? It's already your turn again.
Holy cow!
Okay, code red. Code
What
red.
do you think this is, man? Come on. All right, let's
It's
see.
What do you think
Twitch.
this is,
We just
Twitch?
went over this.
Touche, sir. Touche. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's where I can't see any of you, and I feel terrible about it.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I checked with the keeper of the budget. Apparently, I'm not allowed to get another monitor.
What? Unbelievable.
I know, right?
Isn't that what you're? Aren't you guys? Getting tipped on Twitch? Don't you have like your super fans that are?
Oh yeah. I mean, Banana Mustang just subbed to us on Twitch, and which we are very thankful for.
Everybody in chat's a subscriber.
There you go.
Yeah, but
So,
there's
Man
been a lot
Mustang,
of
Tim Reed.
there's been some investments. This microphone I'm talking into, so I don't sound horrible, is put me in the hole.
All right. Am I up, Tim?
Yeah.
Tim, is it me?
Well, I for one am enjoying your dulcet tones.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Oh, are we back to me now?
Already.
Wait, hold on. Tim's been out 3. I've only been out 2. Oh, wait. I think it's my turn.
I have 2. Oh no, so it might be on me.
How
many?
You're
No,
in 3
I have-
places.
Yes, I have
Tim's
placed in
3 places. I'm only
I've been
in 2.
placed in 3 rooms.
I'm only in 2. I think TJ just get me there. It's okay. That.
Don't forget, Banana Mustang. You subbed. You now have access to both Beardy and Mikey.
Mikey's a tentative name until we get it
Mikey's a
figured out.
tentative name until people come up with a better one. But right now it's Beardy and Mikey because we have children.
All right, Tim, it is back to you now.
Yes, I see that. I have to admit it's actually a little bit off-putting every time I hear you say Banana Mustang.
There hasn't been a single guest who's been here that has heard Banana Mustang and
been like, what is that?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
My guess is that Banana Mustang has a yellow Mustang, or had a yellow Mustang.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Or it's just something too obscene to even try to imagine.
It's Richmond's turn.
All right, where are we at? Where are we at?
I just played.
Okay, so there's me.
Okay.
Blue. Yeah, it is you.
All right, and then finally to me for my final act.
Banana Mustang says their Mustang is black. Thank you very much.
Now that only leaves the obscene possibility. All right, I can't decide what I want to do, but I think I'm gonna drop it like it's hot in the sewers. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Hello. No. Oh, for crying out loud.
Where'd you go?
There it is.
We
All right. I believe
go.
that the sewers is also where I'm going to go.
What?
Good to know.
Too much sewage.
Good to know. So listen.
I've probably skipped you, Richmond, but it doesn't change anything. I can't go where you need to go.
No, that's fine. Wait,
Now,
you know
we
where I need
can't
to
go to the same room again, could we, Tim?
Oh, once you placed, you can't go back.
That's what I thought.
You're committed.
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 All right. I think that does it.
That does it indeed.
All right. So you know the drill. Well, let's do lights out. So we're going to start in the exercise yard, and my enforcer is worth only 2, so I am not going to win that, but I am going to get 1 for my troubles, which isn't too shabby, I think.
And I get the first player marker. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you are welcome. It was a big responsibility, one in which I don't think that I should probably have had much longer.
All right, now we're off to the sewers. We got a lot of people in there.
I think I'm winning that.
Yes, you are.
So I went ahead and took my 3 green
And
cubes.
I will break that tie because I am now the first player marker. So I'll take 2.
Yeah. No. Which player are you?
Nope,
You're
sorry.
Sorry.
You will get 1.
1, yeah, 4 player.
Yeah. Common mistake. And
Yep.
I will also get 1 if I would like, and I do. And I will not turn down a good sewer scrap, I have to admit.
Sewer scrap.
Everyone likes a good sewer scrap.
Off to the infirmary we go.
And I think I'm lone wolf in there.
You are lone wolf in there.
Where's everybody? How come nobody's in the infirmary with me? What's up with that?
What's up with that?
So a little bit of overkill in there, obviously, because I didn't just expect that I would be rolling solo. But I will get my 3 potion for that, which might be 3 more than I really needed, but I will take them anyway.
And then off to the smithy.
Flip
There
it.
you go. That means I break that tie.
I'm going to the library.
Yes, you do.
Since I'm the furthest
So
away from the start player,
I believe in that
library.
case, yeah, you will get, and TJ gets second, right? Or I'm sorry, no, TJ, you got first, and
Yeah, I
get
Richmond.
second.
Yeah,
All right, I
Richmond
lost.
got libraried.
You got libraried.
I did. I booked it over
All
there.
of you librarians, that's not anything obscene.
I am
Okay.
the only one in the commissary.
So it seems. And you had your lookout, so you don't have to take that suspicion, which is
That is
good.
correct. So I'm going to take that gold. Where'd that gold at?
Take that gold.
And then, yeah, that suspicion cube stays there.
Yep.
We move to the Chow Hall. TJ breaks the tie.
Oh, mine's a lookout though.
Oh, it is a lookout. You're right. Sorry, I was thinking enforcer.
But yeah, you do take the suspicion cube there.
I will take the. That's fine. I dodged one. I'll be fine. And then I am going to take. So I'm in first place. So I'm gonna take this rat man, and then I'm gonna pay 2 cubes to take a second. Wait, right? Oh, how many cubes do I have to pay? 4 cubes? Nah,
cubes.
dog.
4 cubes to get 2.
Nah, I ain't about that life. Ain't about that life.
Now, I want to let you know, when you took that Ratman, Richmond, do you notice that Ratman has a suspicion cube with an X in it? That means you could dump that back into the middle.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's pretty sweet because we just added it back, which means that we're that much farther away from a raid.
Yes.
All right. And then finally, we have to. Oh, you still have TJ. You get to get a
goon.
Hire a dude. Hire a dude.
Hire a dude. Hire a dude.
Hire a dude. Hire a dude. I'm gonna spend a scrap. And I'm gonna take that dwarf.
Living that dwarf life.
Get that cube right back.
Dwarfs on dwarfs on dwarfs on dwarfs.
Dwarfs on dwarfs on dwarfs.
All right.
Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Bam, son.
Boom.
What? Oh my goodness.
Boom.
What are you guys up to in there? All right, I'll let you sort it out.
TJ breaks the tie.
I break the tie.
TJ.
All righty. It is slingshot, or the spell slinger, I should say, for me.
Yeah. So one of the things I really love about this game is the artwork on these item cards. It is incredible. It's so fun. I just spend like hours looking at them. They're so detailed. They're just really, really amazing. For sure. Lucas Ribeiro, who's our artist for these, the artwork is spot on.
Oh yeah,
love it.
I pulled up let the stream see it. Like it's a bone with shooting potions at somebody on a slingshot. It's just it fits perfectly.
How many points did you get, TJ?
Say that again.
How many points did you get from getting that?
10, please. Thank you.
And I will be taking the homing grapple.
Oh
no.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's how it happens,
18.
you know.
18 points, please.
Gotcha.
Sometimes you're late to the party in the cell block, and you get what you get. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna take this here.
Chameleon amulet.
Chameleon amulet, and that will cost me 1 potion and 1 gold, which I'll put away in a moment. And if someone would add 8 points to mine, that would be great. I would also, if I had suspicion, could get rid of it, but unfortunately I don't have any suspicion, so
you're not the most
that was a
suspicious
bit
out
wasted.
there.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but again, you don't take risks, you don't get suspicion, you also don't usually get the reward. Story of my life. All right. So we have now completed the lights out phase. So now we're going to go ahead and do the final cleanup phase. So for this patrol phase, we would take the last goon off if there was, but there wasn't because that somebody took it. We will move everybody up, and then we will place 2 more out. Perfect. We will replenish the item cards.
The Vertiblade.
Yes.
That's funny.
I tell you, man, this stuff is crazy. It's awesome.
I love that art.
All right, so now we would also place suspicion. So there is no, I think, none on the Hobgoblin. I think we might have gotten lucky.
It looks like we did.
There's going to be 1 that goes up here to
Ratman.
The Ratman, and 1 for the other demon. And then Yeah, thank you. And then storage. So make sure you have not exceeded your storage limits.
What's going on down here, Tim? There's little boxes for all those things to go in, yet it just looks like somebody just vomited
I know.
cubes.
This is like, you should see my office at home too. It's
Oh gosh,
basically.
I don't.
It's just boxes everywhere.
Boxes on boxes on boxes.
All my Kickstarter is coming in.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, we forgot the library. I apologize. I know
No, go
somebody
right
was
ahead.
getting some library.
Get that
Thanks
library.
for catching
Richmond.
that. No matter, we didn't lose anything there.
Nope. And then I'll go ahead and move this on to round number 3. I'm first player, so I get first crack at it.
I am hurting for certain.
Okay.
This tome card, I just play it when I want to do the action.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Unless it says otherwise, you can play it whenever.
You back from the library. We're on round 3. TJ is
All right.
to play.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to send. I'm going to send.
All right, Richmond, over to you.
Oh, commissary's looking busy. Interesting. All right, back to me.
Dude.
Sneak into that. There.
I mean, I know TJ's not going to win, even though he's played this multiple times before, and so is Tim. But I feel like I have to go at Tim.
Yeah, it's not going to be me.
Oh,
Richmond
nope,
knows how this runs. All right, I think it's Richmond's turn.
It is my turn.
Yeah, we all know that it's not going to end well for me. So. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, new board order.
Wow.
How's it
Welcome,
going?
Welcome.
Glad you made it. It is a party in Lockup over here. Did you go, Richmond?
Board order.
Sorry, I was so distracted by a new board order coming in that I didn't realize Tim had played.
Oh, yes, I just played. I went into the Chow Hall.
I see.
Chow Hall.
Yeah. Do you, though?
I don't think so. I don't think I do.
Yo, Banana Mustang. We got cookies somewhere?
We got cookies.
I like cookies.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot for the cookies in the green room. I appreciated that. Before coming on, you had a nice
did you
plate
eat
of
those?
fresh baked. I did.
Oh.
Sorry.
Those
weren't.
You're going to need to like
2 months ago.
Yeah.
Those were like the laxative cookies.
We made those when Christina was on the show.
Ooh.
That was our first guest, so you might want to, keep an eye on that.
That did not end well.
That did not. No.
God. I have a thing where I'm going in and playing my tome card.
You're playing it. Play it. What's happening? Oh.
I love Christina, don't you? Oh, what's that? Oh,
During roll call phase, you may
wow.
place an additional crew token face down.
Look at you. All
All
right. Nice
sneaky
one. That's a
like.
good deal.
I don't know if it
Yeah.
was.
So if you want to, yeah, you can place that played tome card just next to your player board. That's fine. Don't flip it upside down. Leave it face up so we know you played it. So we don't count points at the end. But that way we get it out of the way. Yeah, I was just saying, I love Christina. I think anybody who can live with Rob really is a hero in my book.
I agree.
That is accurate.
I agree 100%. And I will clip that and send it to Christina.
Yeah, we'll get that.
I mean,
taken care of.
Can you imagine what Rob would have been like before he met Christina?
A lot of ska.
Yeah, a lot of ska.
He was doing like.
Yeah, he was skanking all over the place.
Moves to you, Tim.
Yeah.
I had Brandon, Christina, and Connor all vying for who was my favorite. And they were in competition. Oh my God, we lost Tim. Did we lose Tim? We lost Tim.
Oh God, Tim! Everything's broken. Panic. Panic!
Tim, come back. Quick, look at his cards. I guess all of his stuff is face up anyways. So how's everybody in the chat doing?
Yeah, what's up, chat? I'm sure I can poke a button here. he moved. I don't know if he knows he crashed. All right, so we'll be all wiggly wobbly there for a minute or two on the cams. Actually, let me see here. I can probably do this button. See what I can find here. So it's all not wibbly wobbly. Pay no attention to the men behind the glass there. All right, we'll transition to this. We'll cut off the cams for a second while Tim gets all fixed back in, but we'll see what's going on. I'll keep it. Let's see here. Help. I got out of the room somehow. I got it. I got you, Tim.
Back. Am I the only one left in the room?
No, you're good. No, he left the Discord room. You good?
Hey,
you good, Tim? Can you hear us? I don't know if he can hear us.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hear. Nope. Okay. Everyone, hold on.
I cannot hear you.
Tim's
so
doing
just
computers.
Give me a moment.
Just everyone hold on. Tim's doing computers right now. Hey, has anybody told chat you look good? You're looking good. Did you do something new with your hair? Oh, what you drinking, Richmond?
Oh, water.
Water. Have I know you've seen it, but my Nickelodeon classic cartoon Tervis.
Very nice.
It holds my water.
Nice. I would show you all my Tervis tumblers, but they are in the floorboard of my car.
I know what your car looks like. Yes, I'm sure they are.
Hey now.
Hey, clean it up once in a while.
I don't ever drive it. Oh, there's still stuff in there from when we moved.
I'm sure there's still stuff here from when you moved.
That's on you. That's on you.
I got a futon out of it. It was not the good end of that deal.
Rachel sitting here, she can agree. You did not get the good end of the deal by taking that futon that was in our attic because it was not comfortable.
It's not comfortable at all. I I tried to sleep on it one night when I was smoking like a pork butt on the smoker. I was like, this is awful. I'm gonna sleep on the couch. It holds my beer really nice though. All my bottles of beer that I haven't put away. That's about it.
It's not comfortable.
Let's see here. Yeah, no audio for Tim.
Well, she took a few naps on it, so I mean, so she thought it was comfortable. But that also means we will not take it back. No givesy backsies.
I wasn't planning on giving it back, mostly because I don't want to move it. I don't know if it'll last another move.
I think my problem was I just needed like a footstool or like a. It'll recline back a little bit if you click it.
Yeah.
So I would play games while I was there, so it was not bad. I took a nap or two on it.
I don't know if you can hear me. I cannot hear any audio though, so I'm not sure what's happening. I am troubleshooting it now. Sorry about that, everyone.
Good. We're good.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh! I reserved that. What happened? Is that? Oh.
No,
we're just messing with you.
Good one. I get what happened. See, that was the curse of Rob Rouse. I was bad-mouthing Rob, and when that happened, somehow I disconnected, and so that's my fault.
At least we're not hearing two of you.
Yeah, at least there's not like
I was
15 echoes.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay. Well, in the midst of that, I did play my last crew member, so I am out. I apologize for that delay.
All right,
No, you're
Richmond.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, technical difficulties happen.
I still have two crew members left.
It's not as fun as Richmond getting swatted, but it was entertaining.
No.
Don't do that, by the way, everyone. For those of you watching on Twitch, don't do that.
No, please don't.
No, please, for the love of God, no. We have children.
Action to you, TJ.
No.
Alrighty.
The Brambeard gaming Twitch fans would never do such a thing. They're all outstanding, upstanding citizens, all basically about one step away from sainthood.
That checks out.
Okay.
Minus that one guy.
Unlike us.
He knows who he is.
You know who you are.
Unlike us, a bunch of prisoners in Kubok prison.
Indeed.
Doing God knows what.
TJ. Fired up.
If you're done, we're done.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's start at the exercise yard.
Done.
Flip them up.
Flip.
Boom.
3-3.
I break the tie.
That's fine.
I am powerful.
Powerful.
You're very powerful.
And I grow even more powerful.
Hey, look at that. I'm alone in the sewer. I'm all by myself down in the surge.
And Richmond's alone in the infirmary. He expected a fight in there, and he did not find one.
Get it.
We didn't get the memo on that one.
Sorry, I sent it.
See where it went?
Yeah. It bounced back.
Don't forget to get that suspicion, Richmond.
It's the worst. All right, take my guy back.
Alrighty, and then up to the smithy.
Yeah, I'm taking.
That would be you, Richmond.
Oh, it would be me. That is right.
Yeah, I'll take one out of that.
All right.
And then commissary is a brawl waiting to happen.
Yes, hotly contested. Let's see what we got there. Let me flip that bad boy over.
Okay. So it looks like Tim is the first one,
Yep.
and then tie to me and Richmond, and I break ties.
Yep.
All right, so I am going to exchange this for this.
A little bit of this, a little bit of
A little
that.
bit of that. And then I'm second. I take both of those suspicion cubes, though,
I'm gonna
because Tim had
trade
his
to
lookout in there.
that.
Yep, yep.
All right.
All
To
right.
the
Off
chow
to the
hall.
chow hall.
Chow hall. So what do you got under there? Oh, what is that all about?
You know it. I'm going
Well,
to be trading.
what are you gonna get?
I'm going to spend this iron to get that dwarf.
You wanted that dwarf, did you?
I did.
All right. I am going to spend a scrap, which I will get out of the way in a bit. And I'm going to take that cultist.
All right.
There's a cultist for me.
All right, and then to the
Cultist.
cell block. There's another
Oh,
fight
yeah.
brewing in there.
Yep.
Tim, don't forget your demon up there.
Yeah.
Or not
All
your
right,
demon.
so it looks like Tim is first place in the cell block, followed by me, and then
Yeah. I'm going to take the vertebrae. Whoop. Take that verteblade.
Richmond. Not
And
get my dwarf bonus.
and I will have to give up one, and one.
I'm going to take the improvised arsenal. I'll take 7 victory points, Richmond. Thank you, buddy.
Our blue.
Yes, blue.
7. Did I move Tim? Did Tim get moved?
No, I don't think so.
Tim, how much was the verteblade?
Yes, that was 13.
13.
Yes, I've got my camera view all goofed up here. I have to back into. There we go.
I am going to.
Okay. You gonna take something, Richmond, or are you gonna head to the library?
No, I'm going to take something because I have to pare down anyways. So I'm going to trade in 3 blues for
Precious collection.
Precious Collection. And that also gets me a bonus space on my resources.
Yeah, my verteblade also is giving me a little extra storage.
Oh, so did my improved arsenal. I just now noticed that. Even better. Look at it
Look at us,
going. Look
guys.
at us. Alrighty. Now we just go to that upkeep phase.
That's right. So we want to check our storage limits. And while you're doing that, okay, perfect. I'll let you do upkeep.
Goons.
I'll do the items. Well, somebody's got that already, it looks like.
Okay. And then suspicion cubes if needed. I believe the demon falls off because he was there. So everybody needs to move forward. Yep. Put the discarded demon there. Ooh, 2 suspicion cubes here.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Alrighty.
Starting to get a little low down there.
A little low indeed.
Yeah. Imminently, there will be a raid.
Alrighty, so I get to place first.
Richmond, we gotta take that first player marker from TJ. I don't know what he's up to.
Well, you go ahead and send some people over there.
What'd you just do over there?
Just send some buddies.
Man, oh man. I don't like that at all.
Oh, and that I now have the Mountain King card.
Oh.
We have
Nice.
2 dwarfs.
Yeah, nobody's been able to get enough gold to get that Porter card yet.
Not yet.
Let's roll.
Okay.
That gold is tricky business. Tricky business.
Okay. Then I guess it's back to me.
I believe so. I think. Let's see. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure is. Everybody just went into the chow hall. Oh man. Craziness. Crazy talk.
Indeed. Send the exercise yard.
All right.
Still
What are you
there,
doing,
huh?
Richmond? Oh, thinking. There it is. The sewers. All right. I'm going to head. Go to the commissary. And where's Tim gonna go? Into the cell block. Strongly into the cell block too.
Maybe.
Richmond.
Oh boy.
Interesting. And go to the smithy.
Mm. I'm thinking too hard. I have no more witty banter.
His brain's ground to a halt.
I'm like, what? Wait. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing here.
You're so deep into it at this point.
I don't want to get my butt kicked, which I think I'm going to anyway, but it's all right. All's fair. I'm not going to lose 8 points. I know that.
Yeah, that's coming for me at the moment.
For shizzle. All right. I still cast my vote for TJ Firebeard for president.
Are you out, Tim? Oh yeah,
I
you're
am
okay.
out. Oh yes, I'm sorry. I am out. Outie.
What's Richmond got? Got one left. Where's it going?
I have 2 left.
Outie.
You have 2 left.
Yeah. I didn't double stack.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm good.
And I'm going to play this tome card. During roll call phase, I can pick up one of my previously placed crew tokens. So
That is a super, super powerful tome card.
yes.
It'll psych out kind of
And
card.
I will go to the sewers.
Super powerful. Yeah, it allows you a chance to see where everybody else is and now make a redo.
Mm-hmm. All right, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's start the
So,
exercise yard. Hey, it's just
what?
me.
There's like TJ's alone pumping iron in the exercise yard. You meathead.
Yeah, give me more power.
Dude, do you even lift?
I lift hard. All right, to the sewers.
No comment there.
I get
No comment.
3. Okay. Infirmary.
This is a very interesting round.
It was an interesting round. I was excited about that one.
I'm trying something different with a strategy, and I think I'm not liking it.
Okay. To the smithy. That is me. Get 2.
Yeah, this is interesting, TJ. You did a very Richmond and I really focused on a couple of rooms, and you just went like a little bit everywhere. Yeah. So that worked well for you in this case because we didn't go anywhere else, and you had that tome card that lets you pull one back and like, hey, no one's in the sewers. I can just go in there now.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool.
Hobgoblin or commissary.
Yep, I'm gonna take me some gold.
You're gonna take a gold, okay?
Yeah, because
I'm gonna trade
that's what we
trade
do.
1 for a gold.
That's what we do.
I'm gonna trade. Let's trade 2. Yeah, let's trade 2 for gold.
Okay.
By doing that, I will get the instant gold card or instant gold card, which is immediately gain this card if you're the first player to have at least 3 gold.
That is Richmond's.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Let's see what this mess is about.
It is a mess.
Yeah, I knew that's exactly what was happening.
That's too funny. Too funny indeed. Alrighty, so I get tiebreaker. So
Yes, you do.
am going to spend 4. Or to take 2 goons. I'm going to take the dwarf. And I'm going to take the hobgoblin.
Ah. Yes, you would, wouldn't you?
I absolutely would. So
There's 3
for the
dwarves.
dwarf, I get 1 tome card.
Yes.
And for the hobgoblin, I get 1 scrap.
Damn,
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Bad
Yeah, for real. Okay, I am going to forego and go down to the library.
But I would still get last place, right?
Correct. Yes.
Interesting. I guess I'm going to take the one that just lets me get rid of suspicion. Because if I
Sure.
give it to TJ, it doesn't really make any difference. Because he's still going to be leading. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I could have given another one, but I don't think that would have made any difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And last but not least, the cell block. And of course,
All right, let's see what we got. So I've got 5. No, excuse me, 6.
Three.
So I am going to take the transmutation.
And I will take the jeweled knuckles.
And so that will be this, this, and this. And then this allows me to swap any one for another. So I'm going to do that and move the gold back. So I would have taken a gold for that.
Gotcha. And how many points?
That was 12. Thank you for asking.
I'm going to take the jeweled knuckles, which I've already paid for. And that'll move me up 14.
Nothing better than a good pair of jeweled knuckles.
Very true. I had some. I had to sell them.
all right. And then last is library.
Last is library, yeah. So let me just clean up this bit here. And while I'm choosing tome cards, if you want to do the rest of the upkeep.
You'll do goons, Richmond. I'll do items.
Oof. The Chow Hall is bad news right now.
It is. Oh, this is the end of the suspicion.
Okay, so now that means a raid will occur.
Unless
So
we
at
get
this
rid
point,
of one, right?
yes. What do you mean by that? How would we
The
get
rat
rid of
man,
one?
like a rat man.
Oh no, the raid's going to occur immediately when
it happens immediately.
it,
Okay.
it happens right away. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
at this point, the raid will occur, and then I'll kind of explain how that's going to work. First of all, whoever has the most suspicion will lose 8 points.
That's me.
So if you want to deduct 8 points from your score, and you can take all of the suspicion that is in your suspicion area and move it back to the center of the table. Perfect. And then who has the second most suspicion, which is neither of us. Oh, yeah, Richmond, you have. Yeah, so you're going to lose 4, and you can move all the suspicion back into the center. Perfect. Now, here's something very interesting. We're going to take all of the rest of the suspicion that is currently out on the board, and we're going to move it back into the center of the, again. And we're going to start over by placing suspicion according to the cards. So the Ratman and the Infirmary will put 2 in there. I can do that. Oh, you got it. Okay. Perfect. And we are back to the beginning. So check your limit for your resources, and I think we've got everything else done, right?
Yeah, sounds good. Just move that
All right.
token there.
Yep, there we go. And things are looking pretty good out there.
Yeah.
TJ's doing quite well.
Not really.
Wait,
So you can see that the raid is, that's what I call the great equalizer.
What do you got? What do you got going on there?
Oh, these two got put out by accident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those two just go back there because they're
Yep.
flip over. There you go.
Shuffle them up. Shuffle them up.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. All right. Good, 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 good. Okay. So we are back into the 5th of 6 rounds. So we have this round and one more, in which the final round will have one final raid and then the final scoring. So I believe, TJ, you are still first player, right?
Yep. There we go.
You know what to do.
All right.
Huh.
Well,
Okay. Well, so it is. So it is.
okay. Richmond. Alrighty. Hmm.
All right. You done there,
Yep. All you. Tim.
TJ? All right. So we have a lot of good diehard Twitch viewers still hanging on this.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I just fell off the little hard thing that I roll my chair around on.
You're
All right.
drunk.
I wish.
you're
Alrighty.
you're drunk over there.
Send.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. He needs to be face up. Oh.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Wow.
It's true, banana. I am not. Yeah, banana is here. We can make it as creepy as we feel like we need to make it as creepy.
Banana hammock. Oh, I'm sorry, banana Mustang.
Mustang.
This Colonel Jessup is smooth.
I always heard it tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
With hints of vanilla. I think Josh will.
Syrup.
Josh will tell you hints of vanilla.
Makes it
your
perfect.
turn, Tim.
Game.
Yes, I know. It's these are difficult decisions you're leaving me with.
They are
Difficult decisions. I don't know. I'm not happy with my choices. I'm not happy. All right.
Okay. Enforcer.
Oh,
And
shoot.
alrighty. Is that everybody?
No, I still have one more.
Oh, you have one more.
Are you
Okay.
played out?
Yeah, played out.
Okay.
Pull this guy there.
Okay.
Okay. To the exercise yard. I'm getting
Yeah.
buffed some more.
You're a regular meathead.
I
Regular
know.
meathead.
And down to the sewers we go What you got, Richmond?
That's a 5.
That's a 6.
Whoa.
That is a cold biscuit.
Old biscuit.
All right, to the infirmary.
St. James Infirmary.
That would be me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the 2 suspicion.
Yep. And I take the last place potion.
Yes, you will. And you know what I get? You want to know what I get?
Trip to the
Nothing.
library?
I get nothing. Yeah, I get a trip to the library.
Nothing.
You'll get nothing.
Off to the smithy we go. See how that turns
All
out.
I have is overdue books. Okay, so
Tim will get first
Tim
go
will-
because he's next.
I will get a couple of iron.
As one.
You
Couple of
lose.
items.
Good day, sir. Yes, banana.
Uh-huh.
Yes, indeed. Off to the
Couple of
commissary we go. So Tim gets first play.
Yeah, let's see what I want to do with this. This is tricky.
Oh no!
What's wrong,
I
Richmond?
am go-
Did you?
So
God.
what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a gold, sir, a gold, and which I think, if I'm not mistaken, now that I have 2 gold. No, somebody already got that instant card, didn't they?
Yeah,
That's it.
Richmond already got it as the 3-1 too.
Oh, geez, Richmond.
He's the worst.
What are you doing to me, Richmond? What are you doing? All right. Well, that's all right. All's fair in lockup.
All right, now I get a commissary trade.
Was that the only one in the chow?
Say what?
The only one in the chow hall? Chow hall. It's
I was not in the chow hall. I do know that.
in the chow hall.
I don't think so. Maybe
Oh, what did I?
you
Did I
might have
just grab? What
pulled
did
you might have pulled too many off from the
I did? Do you remember what did I just have in the commissary? I apologize. I don't remember.
commissary
Did I
was
have?
the 5.
Okay, then I had
So-
the
Look out and something face down.
yes, I had this. I had these 2. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I'll make my trade with the. Actually, you know what?
How
I'm not
much
even gonna
Colonel
trade. I'm just gonna
Jessup?
go there. I'm gonna move down there.
All right. So chow. Yeah. So whoa, sorry about that. I keep grabbing that bloody thing. Okay. I want to get a cultist. Is what I want.
Occultist.
Yes, I want the cultist. I'm going to take this cultist, please,
Okay.
and I will spend a. Let's see here what I want to spend. I'm going to, as silly as it sounds, I'm going to spend a gold for it.
Yeah. Gold is gold.
Yeah, it didn't get me that
Yeah, I didn't get to the
card
card.
because I forgot that Richmond picked that up. But it's all right. It's okay. I will win anyway. No, I won't.
And off to the cell block.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I still have to. I went
Oh,
and
you gotta
took
do
mine.
that. Surprise! It's a goblin. It's a
We'll do
gerblin.
1 and then 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. I'm gonna take
Ooh.
2 rat.
You're gonna take 2 rat man.
Oh, and I get to give my 2 suspicion to TJ.
Oh, when Tim is so far up on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I see the cards in front of you.
It hurts, Richmond. It hurts. All right, off to the cell block. I'm gonna craft the false alarm. 2 gold and
Well done,
3.
sir. Well done.
3 there. If you'll give me 19 victory points, please.
You made up what you've lost.
Oof.
19 would put me to
38.
38. Boop. Hey, buddy.
Hi. Not happy about it.
I don't know. And then Tim, you get to craft.
I am going to take the clever cleaver,
The clever cleaver.
which will give me 12 points, if you don't mind. Thank you. And that will cost me 2 iron
Yeah.
and 1 potion.
Okay. And then the last thing is the library.
Yeah, sorry, I was in there and I had
Yeah.
just went ahead and grabbed mine already.
you're fine.
So whoever else is in there can go ahead and take theirs.
Tim, is this yours that's still in the exercise yard?
Yeah, I got to come back and get that in a second.
Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and while Tim's getting that all sorted, we'll go ahead and do the patrol phase. So everybody check your storage limits. And then we'll refill the item display. And then we'll advance the goon cards.
Advance those goons.
And we'll add suspicion after we get these goon cards out. All right. So looks like we've got.
And look at that. We are
sympathy.
at the final
We
round.
are indeed.
So now at the final round, at the end of the lights out phase, we will then do a final raid. We will not have to dump extra items. So any resources that you have will be worth points at the end, which you can take. You can be over your storage limit for that.
Sounds good. All righty. So first player is moi.
All right, here it is.
All righty. So I am going to go to the chow hall.
Chapel. Oh wait.
One of those SP. Are both of those are face down?
They are indeed. Actually, no, it's fine.
Say.
We'll leave him up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Over to you, Richmond.
Just
Oh.
Just checking election results. I just want to let everybody know that Bram Beard Gaming has won the 2020 election by a landslide.
is great to hear, Tim.
That is great to hear.
Again,
We did not
can't.
prepare a speech.
This isn't the Oscars.
So
You're not going to play us off.
Not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna play us off, so we can talk all we want. All right.
I know
I'm
that
good.
you ran on a platform of gaming for all. Everyone
did.
has a seat at the table.
Where did we go?
Dry, heartless, soulless Euros have to go to, or have double taxes on them.
All right. Your turn,
True.
Tim.
But only the ones in the Mediterranean.
Only the Mediterranean
Yeah.
ones.
Trading in the Mediterranean. I love it. Oh, my goodness gracious. My, oh, my, oh, my. I don't even know what to do with myself. All right.
The strong Smithy play. Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting indeed.
Interesting.
Interesting.
All right. Let's do that.
Okay.
Bop.
You play strike Richmond. Richmond, did you place?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I thought I heard something behind me.
That's probably me going bop.
Bop.
Ah.
It might have been that. Um. Hmm.
I hate my life. I literally hate my life. It's my turn, right?
It is.
Oops, sorry. This is not how I wanted this game to go.
I mean, you're sitting at 59 points when me and Richmond are bringing up a nice 38.
Yeah, but that's not. I know, but still.
You can tell
Be
that Tim's played
still.
this game a couple times. And just a couple, though, I assume. Once or twice.
I'm not happy with my choices.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry.
Something
Yep,
like
yep,
that.
thank you.
No problem.
Good there, TJ. Oh,
Huh?
it's me, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you.
What to do? What to do? What to do? Bop.
Bop. Alrighty. Interesting. I think I will head to.
So I got to tell you guys, I love the List of Cuffs series. That's amazing idea, great, exciting head-to-head combat. Love it.
Oh, I'm glad you're liking it.
It is, I think, the third time
Who's
I've
you?
done this. Now we've done it. We did 2 years for Kentucky Sports Radio.
Yeah.
Once in 2015, once this year during the pandemic.
So I gotta. I don't want you to pick favorites, but I gotta ask, what's your prediction for who's going to pull off the big win?
Let's see here. Tomorrow we've got Kevin and
it's Kevin
Jeremy.
and
Jeremy.
Lance is sitting on the other
That's
side.
a pretty
Lance is sitting on the other side.
pretty amazing.
Lance was the overwhelming favorite by a lot of people, and
Yeah.
he just kind of done enough to get past. Like all the categories that he's won in, he hasn't ever really been sure about the answers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm probably gonna say Lance. I think he'll be able to pull it off.
Which Jeremy?
Jeremy Howard.
From Man vs.
Jeremy Howard. Yeah, nice. A fellow
Your turn,
Wisconsinite.
I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
we're
I'm
allowed.
sorry. It is, and I am out of crew, so I'm done.
Is that everybody out? Or Richmond, you got anything? No. All right.
I believe we're out.
I think we're out. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Head into exercise yard. Hey, it's me.
Collecting all that power cubes.
Yeah,
Yo.
indeed.
No.
Next to the
Yeah,
sewer.
Jeremy's a fellow Wisconsinite over in the Milwaukee area. So as much as I like Kevin, but it's got to be Wisconsin over South Carolina.
And then if it ends up being Lance versus Jeremy, then it'll be Wisconsin versus Minnesota, right?
Yeah. And irregardless of the Packer Vikings matchup, it's got to be Wisconsin over Minnesota, I'm afraid.
Fair. I live in Minnesota, but I'm a Packer shareholder, so
There you go. Good for you.
All right.
We can be friends. All right, so I've got that 4 going there, so I'm going to take those 2 Iran, and I'm not going to take the suspicion either.
Nope. I'll take that iron though.
Yeah, I'm not a huge football fan, I got to be honest, but I don't. I'm not a Vikings fan. I can tell you that. Just how it's got to be. All right. Let's see what's going on in that commissary, huh?
Commissary, that's me.
Yep, that's you, sir.
I'll take a gold.
I think you will. I think you will.
I'm gonna make a swap.
Yeah, I got to think about this for a second. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing because. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to swap that Iron out for a little bit of a potion action, which I think probably makes it pretty clear what I'm going to try to do there. But we'll just see what happens. I think that's probably not going to work out as well as I had hoped for, but we'll see.
Alrighty. And then we're in the Chow Hall.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
10. That was your strength, right? Which is
A lot.
7.
And I'm 5, so I don't think
With
my
me.
second.
You are second. I hate it.
You win
so
the
much.
tie on
I
that
am
one.
second.
You take the suspicion.
Yes, he does.
Whew.
All right,
Man,
so
oh
I'm
man, I got to
going
think
to-
about this.
I will
Wow.
spend 1 blue to take that dwarf. Get a gold.
Man, this is crazy. Well, okay. I got to take the suspicion anyway, because I'm the only one who doesn't have the wherewithal to have.
Scout there.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. I mean, it's like It is what it is. What it
Actually,
is.
1 second here while you're all resolving that. I think I am going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and just do the whole shebang and take the cultist as well.
Well, you just made my decision for me, so that was fine. So I'm going to take the suspicion and give me just a moment here
Oh,
to.
you're fine. Think about it. Take your time. Take your time and think about it.
Yeah, that's what you say when you're about to just rob me. I'm going to go to the library
Oh,
against my better judgment.
all right.
I'm going to
Richmond,
see
you
what
taking
happens.
anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 cubes. And I'm gonna take my 5th Ratman.
Nice.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alrighty. Now
It was
to the cell block.
the power situation.
Yeah, what do we got on that fists? 3.
Oh,
That puts me at a 7. And I will be taking the nunchucks.
of course. And I think it probably is quite obvious that I'm going to take the Ankh Shank.
Mm-hmm. And I will take the rigged dice.
Nunchucks get me 17, which puts me at 55.
Ankh Shank will give me 14, if you don't mind adding that for me, please.
3, and for TJ, rigged dice.
6.
6.
Awesome.
Oh,
And
my suspicion cubes as well. Because I took a Ratman.
uh-huh.
There we go.
And it looks like I'm rolling solo in the library there, so
Mm-hmm.
these will just basically be
A single victory point?
yeah, but I'm going to play one right now, which is return one of your suspicion markers to the supply.
Ah.
That came in slightly handy.
It did. Yep, because raid happens, correct?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so a raid will happen at this point, and
It's me.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yep.
and I will. So you'll lose 8. I will lose 4, and Richmond doesn't lose anything.
Awesome. Alrighty.
We don't have to worry about putting those cubes back. Okay, so let's do final scoring. Are you ready to
Yeah.
rumble? All right,
Let's
so
do
the
it.
first thing is let's do that leader card. So after the final raid, have the most items with an iron requirement. So it's not the number of iron, it is just whoever has the most items with iron in them. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 items that have an iron requirement.
Hmm?
I have 3.
Yep,
Well, I
so
have 2. I have 2 technically if you count the wild. Or I have 3 if you count the wild, 2 if you don't.
probably don't count
Yes,
the wild, right?
they do. You do not count the wild.
I have 2,
All
which
right.
is still more. Right.
I got everybody's points.
Okay. So you, how many did you have, TJ?
I had 1.
Okay, so I got that one. So I will get 8.
Oh, he went ahead. TJ
I
went ahead and did the.
already did it. You got 8, and Richmond got 4.
All right, good deal. Okay, so the next thing we're going to score is the the leader card. So whoever had that one.
That was me.
Mhm.
I had the most dwarves, so that was
Yeah.
me, 44.
Yeah. And then next we're going to do goon cards. So
6 for the hoarder
TJ,
card, the instant card.
the
Oh,
instant card you didn't take the points for when you scored it initially?
Say that again,
If you
Richmond.
didn't take,
not.
He did not.
yeah, so then you should have right away, but that's fine. You can take them now. It won't matter anyway.
I thought it was just the instant. You got it instantly, but I didn't realize that we added the points.
Yeah. The leader one is the only one that you hold off on because it can be stolen, basically.
All right, so goon cards.
Okay, so goon cards. So first player, I believe, TJ, you were still first player. So if you want to add up your points for your goon cards.
Yep, I have 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 dwarves. So I have 18 points for that. Somebody can get my 18 points. And then I have 2 hobgoblins. So I have each one of them gives me a star for each power I have. So I have 7. So I get 14 points for the 2 hobgoblins. And then I
Well
get
done.
I get a star for each item I have. So I get 4 more victory points.
Dang,
cultists.
son.
2, 3,
All right. So I have 2 cultists, which gives me 1 star for each item that I have, and I have 6 items, so I will get 12 points, and
All right.
that is all I got.
All right. I have a cultist, which gives me 1 point for each item I have, so they'll give me 4 points.
Okay.
I have 5 ratmen. I almost said
Batman.
Batman.
5
Which gives me
Batman.
25 points.
So that puts you at
Dang.
4.
Nice job. Nice job.
Alrighty. And then
All right. Then next is going to be resources. So you'll get 1 reputation star for each resource that you have, scrap, potion, and iron. 2 for each leftover gold that you have.
I have 1.
Give me-
And then you will get 1 point for every unplayed tome card, and I have 3 of them.
2, 3. Gotcha.
And then final one is whoever has the first player marker gets 2 reputation for having the final.
That's me.
And there you have it, gentlemen. The great Richard has pulled ahead with 99 points.
Oh, Richmond.
Well played, sir. Richmond, what was the deciding factor to your victory?
I think it was definitely getting all the ratmen.
Yeah, it's definitely Ratman, right?
Yeah, there was a while there that I was considering going for the cultists
Yep.
to kind of work on those, and then one turn I forgot to go to the cell blocks.
Mm-hmm.
That was turn 2 or 3, and then once I did that, I kind of decided, well, I'm not going to go for the cultists because I'm at least going to be 1 item behind everyone else. So I just focused on the ratmen.
Yeah.
Seemed strong strategy to me at that point. Considered going demon, but the last Ratman was going to benefit me a couple extra points overtaking the demon.
Yeah, I needed 1 more dwarf to come out instead of a cultist.
So you see that hobgoblin I just threw in the center there?
Yeah.
Look at that one. That would have been quite a good one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, those are powerful. You got a lot of points for those, TJ, and that's been a strategy that I've used before. Is get those hobgoblins. So the goon cards are incredibly powerful if the right combinations come out. So obviously the mix of the cards when you shuffle them and they just come out, depending on how many come out, you may get the right mix. And as Richmond discovered, rat men are quite powerful when you have a lot of sets of them. Dwarves are as well.
Yeah.
If you can collect them. So my strategy tonight, normally I really look at those goon cards, but tonight I was trying to work on items and worked out pretty well. But yeah, Richmond, those goons really are what you really pulled out strong on. So good job there.
There were a number of times where I would go around and I was racking up resources so that I could buy a second goon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I would get third place. So then I was just sitting extra resources.
And
I was
TJ,
able
I
to
feel like you, I think would have had a good showing, but you that raid, I think
Yeah,
really killed you.
I got hit by 2 raids, so
Yeah, you really killed you.
a 16 point
Raids
swing.
are nasty. You really got to watch those. It's important to check those out. Make sure that if you are having to take suspicion, that at least you aren't going to have the most, or you're going to be able to take cards that will help you to get rid of them. We didn't play any, but ones where you can take a suspicion and move it to somebody else are pretty good too. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
up. What do you guys? Fun little game, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just enough a strategy with the with the bidding and putting the face down crew cards, just to kind of keep things a little bit hidden and a little bit of you kind of fake people out a little bit. Yeah, so it's a fun little game.
Yeah,
Plays
I
I
enjoyed it a
really
lot.
yeah, 3 players I think is sweet spot. It plays great at 2 if it's a 2-player game. There's the other side of the board obviously has a slightly different setup for 2 players, and there's less items. It has a solo mode, which is really fun. I would encourage people to play it on Tabletopia. It's free. Give it a go, and if you like it, pick up the game. We have it available on our website and at all of your usual retailers. And as I think we talked about earlier, there is a expansion coming out sometime in 2021. Stan, the designer, is working on it. Yeah, other good stuff down the pipeline. 2020, rough year for everybody, of course, with the pandemic and obviously the lack of conventions. But it was a good year for Thunderworks games. We had 2 very successful Kickstarters with Role Player Adventures and, of course, with Cartographer's Heroes. 2021 will be, hopefully, we will be back at conventions, I hope, sometime. And these games will Heroes and Role Player Adventures will hit retail. So hopefully we'll be out at the usual conventions and showing them. If not in 2021, definitely in 2022. And everything is available on our website. And we then invite all of you to go to thunderworksgames.com and check out what we have available online, including the mini expansion for Lockup with some additional cards if you have the game. And if you want to follow me, you can check me out on mostly active on Twitter, Tim Virnig on Twitter, and on Facebook a little bit, and a little bit on Instagram. So check me out. Thanks a lot for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
We played so long, my lighting just shut off. So.
Well, thanks.
Then,
hey, thanks for coming on, Tim.
Yeah,
You're talking
thanks for
about
coming
conventions.
on.
You're one of the first people
Yeah.
that we like to go see on the convention floor. You're big smile and big tall guy. You're easy to pick out to see from across the room. So it's been
And
a little sad we didn't get to see you this year.
Yeah.
I have a huge supply of stickers and pins, and yeah, I got all this stuff. Even got coasters, all set for this year for conventions, and it's just piling up. So 20 when I see everybody, whenever we're back all together in the future, which hopefully will be soon, definitely come check out our booth and see me and get some swag and buy some games. So
Yeah, for sure.
thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming,
Thanks
man.
for coming on, Tim. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
For everybody else, we have List Cups tomorrow night at the usual time. Jeremy Howard and Kevin Delp. Last time I found around, you can win something in chat, and we'll send out the tweet for you to retweet to possibly win something tomorrow night. Oh, Tim Virnig, Tim Root in chat was wanting to know if the expansion is coming to Kickstarter or retail.
Oh, so yeah, thanks for asking that, Tim. I don't know the answer to that. I don't think it's been decided. It's really in the early stages. I do know that we've kind of gone back and forth. I think it probably will kickstart because I think what we're going to do is we'll make available the expansion and the Lockup, the original game at the same time. So most likely, but I don't have a time for it. I would guess, it just all depends on when we think the timing for conventions will be again. Yeah.
Well, Tim says he's buying it either way. So
yeah.
You bet. I got one for you, Tim. Don't worry. We'll get you one. I like Tim. He's got a great name. How can he be? I've met him before. I love the guy.
Tim's a great guy.
Yeah, for sure.
So everybody, thanks again for hanging out in chat.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, hanging out, everybody. Join us tomorrow. Get a chance to win some games, and then we'll talk about what we got coming up next week tomorrow. But it's also be on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Join our Discord. All the normal stuff. We love you guys. See you next time.
See you all tomorrow night.
Peace out.
Bye.